The Chicago Bulls enter the 2025-26 NBA season amidst a whirlwind of expectations, particularly surrounding Buzelis. The young forward, considered one of the franchise's biggest bets for the future, surprised everyone by revealing a bold goal: winning the Most Improved Player (MIP) award. This statement not only reinforces his personal confidence, but also demonstrates the magnitude of responsibility he's willing to take on in a squad seeking to rediscover its competitive identity. For fans, Buzelis' statement sparks a glimmer of hope amid years of frustration and opens the door to debate about the athlete's true potential within the league. If you're an NBA fan and believe in the impact Buzelis can have on the Bulls, please like and subscribe to our channel to follow our analysis, news, and behind-the-scenes basketball coverage. Your participation is essential to strengthening the community and keeping this space alive. Buzelis isn't just another rookie trying to find his place on the court. He arrives in Chicago, surrounded by expectations, a result of his trajectory as one of the top talents in his class and the management's confidence in him as a key part of the long-term project. By declaring his intention to pursue the MIP award in his first relevant season, he places himself among a group of players who don't shy away from pressure. Historically, the MIP is earned by athletes who show a significant leap in performance, whether statistical or collective impact. This means Buzelis isn't just thinking about numbers, but about being a key factor in the Bulls' victories. It's impossible not to connect this bold goal with the current situation the franchise is experiencing. The Chicago Bulls have been going through years of instability, in which neither attempts to retain stars like Zach LaVine nor to build competitive rosters have yielded consistent results. In this context, a young player willing to lead and take on responsibility gains even greater symbolic weight. Buzelis doesn't just promise individual development. His words suggest an intention to transform the competitive environment in Chicago, recapturing some of the winning spirit that has always marked the franchise's history. From a technical standpoint, Buzelis possesses characteristics that support this ambition. He combines height, mobility, and versatile offensive capabilities, capable of creating mismatches against shorter or slower defenders. Furthermore, he's a player who's been developing consistent mid- and long-range shooting, a crucial factor in an increasingly spaced-out and perimeter-dependent NBA. His ability to attack the basket, combined with refined ball control for someone at his position, makes him a difficult player to neutralize. On the other hand, winning the MIP award requires more than individual talent. It's necessary for the player to be in a favorable environment, where minutes on the court, the coaching staff's trust, and his role within the rotation are clearly defined. For Buzelis, this equation depends on Coach Billy Donovan's planning and the way the roster will be structured throughout the season. If the Bulls choose to give the young wing real room to develop, he'll have the opportunity to show that his goal is more than just a bold statement. The recent history of the Most Improved Player award also serves as inspiration for Buzelis. Players like Brandon Ingram, Pascal Siakam, and Lauri Markkanen have already used the MIP as a springboard to solidify their careers and elevate their status within the NBA. Each of them, in their own way, symbolized the impact of a surprising evolution, becoming protagonists for their teams. By aiming for this award, Buzelis is following in the footsteps of athletes who went from promising prospects to becoming role models. Still, the challenge is enormous. The pressure in Chicago is immense, and the fans' patience is short. Accustomed to the Michael Jordan era and more recently, the Derrick Rose explosion, Bulls fans have difficulty accepting medium or long-term projects. Buzelis, therefore, carries not only his own expectations, but also those of a fan base lacking idols and impressive results. His journey, at the same time, could represent a turning point for a franchise that has been searching for years to regain relevance in the NBA. Buzelis' trajectory thus far indicates that he doesn't shy away from responsibility. Since his days as an elite prospect, he's always been in the spotlight and handled it well. By proclaiming himself an MIP candidate, he reinforces this competitive mindset, showing that he's not afraid of being challenged and that he understands the need to live up to expectations. This attitude could be the very thing that makes him capable of overcoming obstacles and delivering memorable performances. Ultimately, the big question isn't just whether Buzelis can win the award, but how his boldness could shape the future of the Chicago Bulls. Players who set lofty goals early on often have an impact not only on the court, but also on their surroundings, inspiring teammates and motivating fans. For a franchise struggling to escape mediocrity, this spirit could be the missing ingredient to usher in a new era. Thus, the 2025-26 season promises to be marked by anticipation surrounding Matas Buzelis' performance. If he can turn words into actions, he'll not only be in the running for the MIP, but also be building a narrative that could reposition the Chicago Bulls among the most respected teams in the NBA. The road will be long and fraught with obstacles, but the young wing's boldness has already won over fans and made it clear he's ready for more than just participating. He wants to lead, surprise, and perhaps change the Chicago Bulls' recent history. If you believe Matas Buzelis could be the missing piece to put the Chicago Bulls back on the NBA map, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Here you'll find in-depth analysis, up-to-date news, and debates that go beyond the obvious, always focusing on what truly matters to passionate basketball fans.